you can really tell that I just woke up. Like this UPS man showed up at 10:35, I believe. And you can see I still have my bonnet on my head. I still have my eye mask on that I wear every night faithfully. Like cannot sleep without it. So at this point, I'm really noticing how organized and well put together the box is. It just like is very neat. There's no question about what meals you have or what items go for what meals. Like it's all packaged really nicely, I have to say. And I like the cards. Like I like how colorful they are, and how everything's just like really easy to read. I like it. So the meal baggies make it really easy to just like pop them in the fridge because I was not planning on cooking any of that food that day that I had received it. So it's really easy to just take it out of the box and then just slide it in the fridge. And it came in clutch because I don't know if you can see my fridge is it's kind of empty. Like your girl don't really have too much going on in that fridge right now. So I'm not sure why I was looking confused. I must have just forgot that I had selected this as my free breakfast item. So of course with this promotion that I got my HelloFresh box in, you do get the free breakfast for life, which we'll talk more about that later. But you get a couple of options, and this is the one that I chose, which blasts from the future. This was actually really good. Hey guys, it's Priya and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be trying something new. So your girl is easily influenced by ads and commercials and stuff. Not 100% proud of that, but it's just a fact here. I need you guys to understand. So I've never tried any like meal delivery service like HelloFresh that I'm trying today. Like I've never attempted this, and partially because like it seems really expensive. It seems really expensive. And it wasn't something that I felt like would work for me just because like I have a hard time eating consistently. Just being honest, I eat very disorderly. And so I am very all over the place with meals. But I saw on Instagram that HelloFresh is doing this whole deal thing where it's like you get like free breakfast for life, which sounds awesome. But obviously to get the free breakfast, you have to be like subscribed to them for life, which like only like really hit me until after I'd already paid for the service. I was like, oh, well, that sounds good, but you have to be signed up for it for life to get the free, whatever. But it sounded like a good deal, so I went ahead and got it. You get like the first box, you get this huge discount. So I did 3 meals per week for 2 people. I'm only one person, but that's what I did. That was like the smallest amount you could do it for. And it was like $25, which is not bad, but it's regular $70. So we're gonna have to see about that. That seems kind of expensive to me. So I'll show you the clip where I got the box. I got the box yesterday, but it was like I was not even prepared to make anything from that yesterday. So I will say I love how organized everything is. Like when you get the box, like everything comes like packaged and set aside. So there's not like much for you to get confused about as far as like, oh, hold on. I'm trying to decide which one I'm going to do. So I've got 3 meals. So I've got this one, which I don't think I'm in the mood to make. I've got this one, which may be a contender. We'll see. And then this is the one I really wanted to do, which I'll have to put on a pot of rice because I do not make my rice on the stove. I don't have a long time because, to be honest, I should have woken up earlier to do this, but I didn't. And so I am quite hungry though. Let's see. So the smoked paprika chicken and chickpeas takes 35 minutes to make. The 1-pan Santa Fe pork tacos takes 20 minutes. I think for time's sake, and also so I don't have to wait for a pot of rice, because like I wash my rice a couple times until it runs clear. I put it in the like rice cooker. So let's go with the one pan Santa Fe pork tacos. This seems to take the least amount of time. So we're gonna see how this is gonna go. I am not the most confident in the kitchen. I didn't really learn to cook in the traditional sense, like my mom didn't teach me. And she'll say, oh, well, you weren't interested in learning. And I was like, well, you were the parent. You're supposed to make me. But, you know, I really didn't have that much interest in cooking back in the day. And so I kind of had to teach myself in college. I've gotten better over the years, but we'll see. So let's get everything out. I literally almost started talking without pressing record. So again, what I like about this is that everything is so separated out, like really well. Oh, also forgot. So the free breakfast that you're supposed to get, again, it sounded like a really great deal before I purchased it. But when I actually went on to look at the breakfast options, I was just like some of it was just like oatmeal or like these turkey, sausage, and cheesy egg bites. I have not opened these yet, which let's go ahead and open these. It just seemed like a great idea beforehand, but then when I saw the breakfast, I was like, yeah, maybe that wasn't as big a deal as I made it out to be. But yeah, just egg bites. I mean, free is free, but I don't know. At the end of the day, it just seems like a very low cost item that you're getting for free. So I don't know if I feel like anybody should be getting this just because of the free breakfast. Like, I think it's a good idea if you always wanted to try HelloFresh, but I don't know if I feel like it's a good reason to do it if you weren't already planning to do it. You know what I mean? Okay, so everything is so well labeled. I love that. Santa Fe pork tacos, opt for ground beef or chopped chicken breast. I'm gonna go with the ground beef. Okay, it's cute, ground beef. Cooking. I've got like nothing else in my fridge. Okay, oh my God. Got one of those refrigerators that beeps at you when the door's been open too long. Okay, I gotta cut up some stuff. Okay. Doesn't look too bad. Okay, so we're gonna do some chopping of some stuff. Chopping has to happen. Knives are needed for chopping. Okay, so everything's supposed to be in here. So it does tell you the extra stuff that you need that's not in there. So I think down here, salt, pepper, cooking oil, and sugar, which I have all of those things. I'm gonna go ahead and get it out. So we have some cilantro, which looks pretty decent here. Cilantro. We have some cheese, Monterey Jack. Got some red cabbage. One very tiny lemon. This is so tiny. Is this an onion or a shallot? No, it's an onion. I didn't say that. It is an onion. I knew that. A little bit of sour cream, which I use a lot of sour cream. You know what was weird? Like, I went to the store the other day. Can you see me? I went to the store the other day, and this was pretty soon after Christmas, and they were totally out of sour cream. Like, I mean, there's no organic, no like low fat, no fat, 1%, 2%. There was no sour cream. I'm like, what the heck? Because I love sour cream, and this isn't enough for me. What is this? Tex-Mex paste. Okay, all right. And then we've got mayonnaise, which I've got a ton of that in the fridge. And then seasoning, Southwest Spice. And then we got some tortillas. Look pretty decent. Look pretty good. Tortillas. Okay, and that's everything in the bag. She empty. So this is just a look at all of the ingredients that came with this meal. All right, so initially I was making kind of a fuss about chopping, but now that I look at all the ingredients, like, only thing I really have to chop is the onion, and I have to quarter the lemon and then cut up the cilantro. So this seems relatively easy. Oh, I need to get the salt and the pepper. I prefer like these little grinders. I think the pepper smells so good and tastes like better in my opinion from these little grinders. That's just my opinion though. Oh, I gotta wash this stuff. Okay, hold on. Well, wash and dry produce. I've never washed an onion before. Is the lemon just used as garnish? You wanna look at this too? Okay. So, onion. Yeah, the lemon's just used as garnish. We'll worry about that later. Get out of here. Oop, they fell in the sink. Oop. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and chop the onion up. Never washed an onion. I'm not washing this. That's a lot of work. And then the cilantro. That's fine. Okay, so I'm back. I had to go peel this onion a little bit. So listen, okay. So I told you what I told you in the beginning because I am not a cook. I barely cooked for myself. Last night I literally had a bowl of macaroni for dinner, okay? So this is not premium top 100 level cooking. This is like level 5 cooking, okay? So chill. Just gonna turn the pan on for a little bit. It's the smallest onion I've ever seen. This is how I usually cut onions. I don't know. It just says dice it, so. Oh, my nails look terrible. Okay. That's good enough. Like, this is literally the smallest onion. Okay, this is fine. No, finely diced onion. This is as fine as it's gonna get. Oh. She a strong onion. Oh my God, I can already feel it in my eyeballs. Okay, that's fine enough. She's fine enough. So I finished chopping the onion. So now I'm gonna cut up some of this cilantro. You know, I've never had like fresh herbs. Like, unfortunately, I'm all over the place. Very unorganized at times. And do you use the stems? Oh, so it's saying like you can cut the stems and use the stems, but to just chop them finely. I'm glad it said that because like I was saying, like, I never have fresh herbs to use for anything because that takes like, fresh herbs go bad like quickly to some degree. And I feel like I never plan out well enough to use. I don't know. I feel like I never plan enough to use fresh herbs. Like, there's one time I wanted to use fresh herbs for something, but I literally bought the ingredients and didn't end up making the meal for another like month. And so, of course, by the time I went to go get the fresh herbs, they were already wilted. It smells so good though. I forgot how good cilantro can smell, like fresh. Like cilantro. But like I was saying earlier, like I don't feel like I'm a level 5 chef, especially not out of 100, or level 5 cook, mind you. Chef, I will never be. It's not a desire of mine. But I feel like maybe I'm like out of 100, maybe I'm like a level 25, 30? 30? I feel confident saying 30. So level 30, cook. No, maybe 25. I don't know. Maybe we'll see after this which one it'll be. So I think that's pretty good. So I'm not gonna worry about the lemon until we finish because it's just a garnish. So onion and pork in a large pan, which the pan is good. Onion, salt, occasionally stir until light browned, 2 to 3 minutes. Huh? Oh, wait, I misread that. So you want to like slightly brown the onion first and then put in the pork and seasoning. So that sounds pretty good. Oil first. Okay. Get out the way. Okay, so the pan is only a little bit hot right now. So what is it? It's just like a teaspoon. I honestly don't feel like measuring that out, and I don't think it's necessary. So I'm just gonna go, boop. There we go. So I gotta let that heat up a little bit. Do. Cool. So yeah, while I'm on that heat up, let's just talk for a second. Like, can we just talk once I get like the positioning of this right? So like once that's doing its thing, like it's working on it. It's working on itself. So last night, so I sometimes work 3 to 11. And so last night I almost broke out one of these meals to try. It was always in my mind to try it on camera, but I didn't get home because I had to talk to an employee last night. So when I got home, it was like 12 o'clock, midnight, right? And my roommate, I don't know, I think I've mentioned this before, but my roommate is super together, super organized. She goes to bed at the same time every night. Your girl is not like that. And it's mostly because my schedule does not, no, I'm not even gonna lie. My schedule doesn't always permit that because some days I come back to work, I come back home at like 6. Some days I come back at like midnight. And so my schedule doesn't really allow for that, but I also am just not that, I don't have that kind of routine. And so I come back at midnight and of course she's sleeping. She goes to bed around like 8:30, 9:30 every night. And so I didn't want to be up in here like filming and like cooking. Like, I mean, I made up a little pot of macaroni because I was a little bit hungry. But I didn't do anything too crazy. So yeah, I'm currently thinking about how to try to get this HelloFresh stuff without paying $70. I have a coworker that is doing it, that has been doing HelloFresh, but I don't know, like $70, if you think about 2 people going out to eat, $70 doesn't sound bad, but in thinking about how much I can get at the grocery store for $70, it doesn't make sense to me personally. Because when you go to the grocery store and spend $70, you're getting stuff that could last you for a very long time. You're getting stuff that can be used for several meals. I can go get a $10, ish pack of chicken thighs, which has like 6 chicken thighs in it. And I eat 1 chicken thigh and like some veggies and a carb, like some rice or whatever. And that's 6 chicken thighs. That's 6 meals right there with some regular rice I got sitting in the fridge and a bag of broccoli. Like, I can make $70 go pretty dang far at the grocery store. So I don't know. We'll see. So right now, hey, what's up? I'm just gonna put these onions in here. I think the oil is hot enough to get it going. So it's funny because your girl don't listen. So my nose. That's just snotted. Okay. So while you guys were gone, I did go ahead and cut up the lemon because when I was looking back at the recipe, Apparently the slaw needs lemon, so I did go ahead and cut the lemon up finally. I don't listen. And currently the onions are still kind of working on being cooked. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and start on the slaw just to speed things up, so that that's ready to go while this is cooking. This is going by pretty quick. It's a pretty quick meal. Red cabbage in the bowl. Okay. Pretty. Okay, so, cabbage. Mayonnaise. Onions are almost good. Onions, some cabbage. All the mayonnaise? Okay, all the mayonnaise. When I start whispering, that's like how you know this is what I would be saying to myself if you guys weren't here. Because I do talk to myself often, especially if I'm cooking. Because I feel like I need that kind of help to like get out what I'm like thinking so that I can actually cook well. Mayonnaise, half the cilantro. Oh, so the rest of the cilantro is for garnish. I think the onions are pretty good. Oh, I need another spoon. Maybe I could just use a spatula. That's perfectly fine, I think. Half the cilantro? I need you to be more specific, like grams. How many grams are we talking here? That looks good, I suppose. And then, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put the pork in because the onions are scaring me. It's time. Like if I don't do it right now, I'm gonna forget, and then I'm gonna look back and the onions are gonna be like, it could be burnt, and I'm like, oh no, my onions. Okay, yeah, it's time. They're already brown. Oh, I gotta open this ground beef. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh no! Wait a minute. I'm trying to open this. Oh, how do you open this? Hold on. Onion, stop cooking. Stop cooking. Wait a minute. Oh my Lord. And where are the kitchen scissors? Okay. Ew, wait a minute. I don't want to get all this juice on the counter. Hold on. Finesse that in there. Yeah, some of these onions are looking a little bit browner than the other ones. It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. I feel like I'm a nervous cook. I feel like that would be accurate. I feel like people would agree with that. So there's that. It's going. Let that do its thing for a bit. Yeah, it's fine. So we'll return for now to our slaw. Oh wait. Oh, wait a minute. We gotta go back. Go back. Okay, so I almost forgot the seasoning packet. So this would be a good time to put this in here. So as someone who's not the most confident in cooking, I actually like pre-blended like seasonings. Like one of my favorites, one of my favorites is this seasoning, this kickin' chicken seasoning. My grandmother got me into this. It's literally all I put on my chicken thighs because I regularly just will seasonings. I will regularly just cook chicken thighs in my air fryer. And so that's literally the only seasoning I put on them. And it tastes so good every time. All right, so now we can go back to the slaw. So we did the cilantro. You want to look over with this maybe? Okay, so I cut up the lemon so that I could squeeze some of the lemon in here, but I'll take the seed out first, maybe. Okay. So I'm currently looking at, I don't know, I'm currently looking at the amount of pork and stuff in there, in the pan currently. And I'm like, how many servings is supposed to be in here? A teaspoon. Okay, what did we say? We said salt, pepper. So I'll just do bada bing, bada boom. Maybe I should have used finely, whatever. And a pinch of salt. And then a teaspoon of sugar. Again, I'm not really feeling like having to get out the measuring cup, but hold on. You're in my way. Jeez. Teaspoon of sugar. Teaspoon. Okay. I'm kind of confused right now. So I was just talking about how the ground beef looks to be just like not a lot for two people for a meal. Because it's supposed to be one meal. This is one meal for two people. So I guess it shows 3 tacos. But I think I've got 6 tortillas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 tortillas. Okay. Okay, I think I see. I think I see what's going on here. So, again, this is my first time using HelloFresh. So, I think that... Okay, so I think this meal can be used if you get the 2 people thing or the 4 people box. I only got the 2 people thing. So, I'm following, like, they've got different servings for different, like, size boxes. So, like, if you did the 4-person box, you got 2 of these Tex-Mex pastes, but I only got a 2 people box, so I got 1 of these. So I'm just looking at the stuff that says for 2 people. So then, okay, so because again, it's confusing. So they must use the same cards to make things easy. For if you got the 2 people box or the 4 people box, you just have to follow stuff for the 2 people box or the 4 people box, depending on what box you got. So, yeah, I was confused for a second because I was reading this down here and I was just like, 1 teaspoon of sugar or 2 for 4. I was getting confused by that, but that's not talking to me. So I'm fine. Everything's fine. Okay, so I think the ground beef's just about done. Yeah, it's done. She's good. Cut that off. Put it over to the side over there. I think the slaw's fine, done. I've never made a slaw before. It smells fine. It's just mayonnaise and lemon juice and cabbage. I don't know. I couldn't have messed that up. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot a step. So apparently I'm supposed to put the Tex-Mex paste into the pan with the pork mixture until fully coated before removing from the pan or before removing from heat. So I didn't do that. So let's go back to the meat I just took off the stove. Okay. Reading instructions. In my defense, like I'm also trying to like talk to you guys and film. So it's, you know, it's okay. It's fine. So this is the Tex-Mex paste. Put this in there. Oh, what's this? Yeah, she's a paste. She's pasty. She's pasty. Okay. So it's fully coated, which it's pretty fully coated. Fully loaded. Fairly fully loaded. So fully coated. Taste and season with salt and pepper. Okay. Whoa! Almost knocked the spatula from the slaw bowl. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh. Interesting. That needs no salt. It said taste, like salt and pepper to taste, basically. It needs absolutely no salt. That is almost, I feel like for some people that would be too salty. But I like salt, so it's not too salty for me. But it's like literally on the edge of being too salty. I didn't even put that much salt in it, so I'm wondering if that's just the paste itself, which is why they said, you know, salt and pepper to taste. Now that we've followed directions. So, wrap tortillas in damp paper towels and microwave until warm and pliable, 30 seconds. Divide tortillas between plates and fill with pork filling. So it's interesting because I got 6 tortillas. So that means that this is, nah. Wait a minute. No. Okay, so no, I'm not buying it. So six tortillas means like 3 per person, right? I guess that's why it's showing like 3 here. There's not enough here for 6 tortillas. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? No. There's not 6 servings of meat. At least when I make tacos, I make them, they fully loaded, okay? I'm looking at this. This looks like 2 tacos, not 6. Hold on. There ain't no way. I'm missing something. Y'all was playing with me. Look at that. That's literally the entire packet of meat that they gave me. You think that's making 6 tacos? Like, am I supposed to go like this? 1. That's 1 taco. That can't even be, that's that's 2 tacos. I could do that. I could do 4. I don't see 6. So you mean I'm having to break this up like this? So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I miscounted. I don't know how to count. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Something like this. I mean, I guess. I don't know. It still look kind of weak. It's fine, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. I just messed up again. 6. I don't know. You see what I mean? This is good. I don't know. I think it's just less than I'm used to putting in a taco. For me, for me in this household, I think because it's just me, I don't have to cook for another person. I'm just probably gonna make this. I don't know. I'm gonna make 2 tacos. They're gonna be full. Whatever's left over is what I'm gonna eat later for dinner tonight. Yeah, so let's assemble these. Okay, so right now I am heating up the tortillas in the microwave. It just says like wrap them in like damp paper towel and put them in there for 30 seconds. So that's what I did. But they feel weird. I don't know. This doesn't feel right. Like, it said wrap them in. Ah! Yeah, it feels weird. Maybe my microwave is too hot because it almost like made them weird. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't do that in the future. Yeah, because now they're all hard. What's going on here? What did I do? Okay, you know what? Forget that. Is that supposed to be like that? I don't know. I have half a mind to not use those. Hold on. I'm not doing that. So forgive me, my camera just died. I need to buy some more batteries. So right now I kind of just discarded those tortillas I heated up in the microwave. And now I'm putting some on the stovetop just to warm up. Like, I don't know. I think I saw this done somewhere, but on like a gas stove. Okay, so the lighting isn't great anymore, so sorry. So I am not really gonna worry too much about the servings here because it's just me. And I haven't eaten today, so I'm hungry. So I'm just gonna kind of do what I feel like is right in my heart at this point. This is what I've kind of put in. This was definitely a hefty one right here. And then I've used that much here. I'm sorry, don't mind me with these angles and stuff because I'm using my phone at the moment, which I still have not perfected how to use this phone for actual like videos and stuff. But here we go. So I'm gonna taste it, tell you what I think. Yeah, and then we're gonna go on about our days because I gotta get ready for work. Okay, so this is the final of the tacos. I got some bubbly here, my little cute little mug here, lemon sorbet. Okay, so first taste test. That's pretty good. I ain't gonna hold you. That's pretty good. Now, I'm used to things being a little spicy. So, me personally, I would have used something a little bit more spicy on the meat. I think it's a good flavor. And I like the texture of the red cabbage and the crunch of that um, with the meat. I think it's really good. Um, yeah, I think it's really tasty. Like I don't mind it at all. I think if I was to make it again, I'd add my own like spiciness to it. But I think it's pretty good. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Like I skipped. I still have two more meals in the fridge. I skipped the meal delivery for this week coming up because I got $70 to give them for that. But I might do it again um, for the following week. But I don't know. I have to talk to my coworker who's been doing HelloFresh for a while because I'm just like, I think she got some like tricks up her sleeve as to how to like not be paying that much for it. So I'm gonna talk to her and see what she says. But yeah, I might do it one or two more times. Um, but I don't know. I'm not fully convinced that this is something that I need to be paying $70 bi-weekly for. Because I would only be able to do it like bi-weekly. I don't know if I'm convinced yet. But let me know what you guys think. Have you done HelloFresh before? Do you do another like meal delivery service like this? I'm really eager to know what you guys think. Um, yeah, I hope you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, or a thumbs down if you didn't. Subscribe if you feel so inclined, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.